Revelio.
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
Appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast...
Lumos. Incendio. Disillusionment. Utility. Triangle button. Assign top. Circle button. R2 button.
Those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness! My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Level. Here. Here. Level. 18. Outfit. Decorous midday school uniform. Superb. Required level. Outfit. Celt. Pre-pop. Legendary armored attire. Invisible garb. Level 18.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Bit offended, the room thought I needed a bath. Cheeky thing. Circle button. Back.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
I hope that house elf can find us in here. Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you...
It will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
You have unlocked the desk of description. Use it to reveal the magical properties of any unidentified gear that you've collected. Cross button.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be in...
Level 18 gear. Left facey wear, brown eye of newt goggles. Handwear, neckwear, ruby Chinese, golden snitch scarf, ruby Chinese fireballs, golden snitch, equipped item, ruby Chinese, golden snitch scarf. Extraordinary. Required level 18. Of neckwear appearance. Dark arts scarf, invisible neckwear, cloaks and royal maroon, elegant house cloak, outfit, equipped item, elegant vest unit, equipped item, face, headwear, secret solver, secret solver's tailor hat, legendary, patch, handwear, Equipped item. Elf-made headwear, headwear appearance. Invisible headwear. This clothing item, handwear, cerulean rivet, cerulean rivet, equipped item. Elf-made neckwear. Equipped item. Golden snitch scarf. Extraordinary, level. Challenges, talents, inventory. Notes. Bathtub note, award level. Challenge collections, appearance, conjurations. 7 out of desk of description, A desk which can be used, traits. Level 18.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Lumos. Conjuring, triangle button. R2 Conjuration, decorations, utility. Wall hangings. Herbology, potions. Item, small botanical potions, small scientific potions station. Small botanical potions station. Small eclectic potions station. Small gothic potions station. Gothic hopping pot, small T-shaped botanical potions station. T-shaped eclectic, medium eclectic potions station. Herbology, scientific potting table with a small pot. Botanical potting table with a small pot. Gothic potting table, eclectic potting table with a small, botanical scientific potting table with a small, potting table budget. 0 out of 1. Complete more quests to increase conjuration budget in the room of requirement. Scientific, botanical potting table with a eclectic potting table with a small pot. Gothic potting table with a small pot. Eclectic potting table with a small pot. Potting table budget. 1 out of 1. Resources, conjuration. Small potting tables. Eclectic potting table budget. 1 out of 1. Complete more quests to increase conjuration budget in the room of requirement. Gothic potting, eclectic potting table with a small pot. Selected space is currently occupied. Object not inside playable space. You have reached your budget for this type of item. Green. Square pink. Green blue. Conjurate botanical pot seating. Potting table. Dittany. The leaves of the Conjuration. Small eclectic. Potions station budget. 0 out of 1. Small botanical potions, small scientific potions, small gothic potions station. Small eclectic potions station. Green. Blue. Black. Blue. Red. White. Red. White. Yellow. Red, green. Blue. Green. Blue. Potions station budget. 1 out of 1. Conjuration. Utility. Wall utility.
Or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Thank you, Professor. I'd like to know more about Deek. Can I use transfiguration magic anywhere?
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
Thank you, Professor. I'd like to know more about Deek.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deek?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deek has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deek tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Thank you, Professor.
I will be sure to speak with Deek if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Conjure Herbalogy utility. Science and desk of description. A desk of description budget. 1 out of 1. Desk of conjuration. Utility. Potions. Wall hanging. Winged mirror. Flower box. Quidditch board. Long mirror. Winged mirror. Board. A board displaying various pieces of Quidditch. Resources required. Moonstone. 135 out of 2. Triangle button. Conjuration. Flower box. Winged mirror. Flower box. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of item resources required. Moonstone. 132 out of 3. Triangle button. Resources required. Moonstone. 129 out of 3. Triangle button. Undo. Down button, up button. Change size. L2 button. Hold, disable snapping. Circle, resources required. Moonstone. 132 out of 3. Triangle button. Undo. Down button, up button, resources required. Moonstone. 129 out of 3. Triangle button. Undo. Conjure winged mirror. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Winged mirror. A rectangular mirror with wings and a lovely reflection. Resources required. Moonstone. Resources required. Moonstone. 127 out of 2. Triangle button. Conjure oval mirror. Hufflepuff wall oval mirror. Wall hang. Furniture. Rugs. Large. Medium scientific. Medium gothic. Medium eclectic. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Medium eclectic rug. A medium rug that would feel right at home in a gallery. Resource green. Pink, green, blue. Resources required. Moonstone. Conjuration. Decorations. Eclectic or eclectics, botanical, eclectic standing. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Eclectic standing light. An eclectic standing light to brighten up your space. Resources required. Moonstone. 122 out of 2. Triangle button. Undo. L1 button R1 button. Rope green. Blue. Resources required. Moonstone. 120 out of 2. Conjuration. Room season room of require room mischief gazing witch portrait. Dapper wizard portrait. Gazing wizard portrait. Niffler and witch portrait. Nurse and baby portrait. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Nurse and baby. Resources required. Moonstone. Gazing witch portrait. Dapper wizard bickering couple portrait. A painting. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Bickering couple portrait. A painting depicting a witch who seems rather irritated with a wizard. Resources required. Moonstone. Nurse and baby portrait. House elves and mistress portrait. Gazing witch portrait. House elf bickering couple portrait. Dapper wizard portrait. Gazing wizard portrait. Niffler and witch portrait. Conjuration. Room of table statues. Moon deer graph-form statue. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Graph-form statue. A statue of a grand and intimidating graph-form. Resources required. Moonstone. 118 out of 4. Triangle button. Undo. L1 button R1 button. Rotate object. Down button up button. Change size. L2 button. Hold, disable snapping. Circle button. Backslash, hold, exit. Object not inside playable space. Object not inside playable space. Object not inside playable space. Selected space is currently occupied. Object not inside playable space. 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 Resources required. Resources required. Moonstone. 108 out of 2. Triangle button. Undo. L. Resources required. Moonstone. 106 out of 2. Triangle. Resources required. Conjuration. Tables. Small botanical table. Conjuration budget. Yellow. White. Red. Blue. Resources required. Moonstone. 102 out of 2. Conjuration. Herbology. Potions station. Empty. Wigweld potion. Aids in healing and restores a bit of the drinker's health.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the room of requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson. To your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor? Good work. Shall we move on?
Conjuration.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
The altering spell can be used to alter the physical Lumos. Altering triangle button art
spell to customize it.
Eclectic standing light. An eclectic standing light to bright green, blue. Scientific default, yellow. Default, yellow, white, red, green, blue, black. Default, black, blue. Scientific walls. Eclectic potting, green, blue. Graphiform statue. Scientific wall, default, yellow, black, blue, black, blue, pink, purple, red, white, yellow, white, red, blue. Scientific alcove, default, black, blue, green, pink, red, white, red. Scientific unavailable. Scientific alcove, default, black, blue, green, pink, purple, red, white. Red, purple, red. Scientific default, black, blue. Scientific wall pediment, default, black, blue. Scientific wall, default, black, blue. Scientific wall alcove, default, black, blue. Scientific default, black, red, white, red. Scientific default, black, red.
I have some questions about alteration, Professor.
Yes?
Those are all my questions. How do I use alteration?
How do I use the altering spell?
Simply aim your wand at a conjured item that you would like to customize and cast the altering spell as I show you. You can change an item's appearance in a number of ways, as well as move the item around the room.
Those are all my... What does the altering spell do? Those are...
Thank you, Professor. I have no more questions.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Desk of disc, black, blue. Level. Quests. Interior decorating. Professor Weasley wants me to use the altering spell to change the size, color, and identity of a conjured item in the room of requirement. Alter the style of an item. Adjust the size of an item. Requirements. Suggested level. Talents. Small botanical table. A small table, well suited for studying herbology. Small botanical table. Cross button. Confirm. L1 button R1 button. Rotate object. Down button up button. Level. Night quests. Interior decorating. Professor Weasley wants me. Level. Talents. Graphorum statue. A statue of a grand and intimidating Graphorum. A small botanical table. A small botanical table. A small table, well suited for studying herbology.
Oh dear, Deke thinks perhaps you didn't know Deke was near.
I have some questions about alteration, Professor.
Yes?
Though, how do I use, what does the...
What can I customize with the altering spell?
Alteration allows you to change the appearance of items you've conjured. You can change color, pattern, or style.
Those are all my questions.
Thank you, Professor. I have no more questions.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Eclectic potting table. Botanical potting table with a small pot.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something.
Eclectic potting table with a small...
You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony whilst using the altering spell.
Scientific central... Botanical central floor. Eclectic central floor. Botanical central floor.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley.
Scientific, botanical wall, eclectic walls, Gothic walls, eclectic walls,
Enjoy it.
botanical walls.
Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Scientific, botanical, eclectic, botanical wall. Scientific, eclectic, botanical wall. Scientific, botanical wall pediment. Scientific, botanical walls. Scientific, botanical walls. Scientific main ceiling, botanical main ceiling. Eclectic main ceiling. Gothic main ceiling. Eclectic main ceiling. Botanical main ceiling.
Accio!
Scientific, botanical bookshelves. Scientific, botanical bookshelves. Botanical, scientific, botanical wall pediment.
Thinks perhaps you didn't know Deke was near.
Scientific botanical bookshelf. Scientific botanical bookshelf. Scientific botanical bookshelf. Botanical doorway. Scientific botanical corridor entryway. Scientific botanical wall alcove. Eclectic wall alcove. Gothic wall alcove. Scientific wall alcove. Scientific herbology alcove. Scientific herbology alcove. Scientific herbology alcove. Scientific herbology alcove.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
A cool, moonlit ambience sounds perfect. I'd like something natural and earthy. I focus best in a room that is dark and mysterious. I'd like something natural and earthy. A cool, moonlit ambience sounds perfect.
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learned a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Scientific botanical corridor. Scientific botanical wall and eclectic botanical corridor.
Oh dear.
Scientific
Deke
botanical
thinks
archway.
didn't know Deke was near.
Scientific botanical archway. Botanical archway. Scientific botanical main ceiling. Scientific botanical wall. Scientific botanical wall. Botanical ceiling. Scientific botanical